Why are some people kind only when they have to be, and cruel when they think they can? Don't ask someone who they are, watch them when the script falls apart. A person's true nature is not revealed in comfort, but in chaos. Most people are performers. They play the role they want the world to see, polished, smiling, carefully filtered on social media. But every performance eventually ends. And when the spotlight fades, what remains is raw, unfiltered and real. That's the person they truly are. Want to know someone's soul? Don't ask, "Who are you?" Because words lie, smiles lie, and Instagram definitely lies. Watch them. When life derails, when emotions, power, or temptation walk into the room, the mask begins to crack. And through those cracks, the truth seeps out. That's your moment to observe. Stoicism doesn't just teach us to control ourselves, it teaches us to see clearly. To see through people not with paranoia, but with clarity. Because the ones you trust, love, or admire might be hiding something darker than you expect. So, how can you truly know someone? Watch them during these 5 moments. What you uncover may shake you. 1. How do they react to their own success? Everyone seems humble when they're struggling, but give them what they want, and their true self emerges. As Lincoln said, if you want to test a man's character, give him power. People root for the underdog, but when the underdog becomes king, their mask falls off. Do they stay grounded or become arrogant? Do they acknowledge those who helped or act like they climbed alone? Do they lift others or crush them? Some people become monsters the second they don't need kindness to survive. That's when their real face shows. The Stoics warned, don't get drunk on your victories, for every empire built on ego will crumble beneath it. 2. What do they do when entrusted with a secret? A secret is more than information, it's a test of loyalty. When you share something vulnerable, you begin to watch. Will they protect it or use it? Marcus Aurelius wrote, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. But some people are addicted to gossip. They feel powerful when they hold someone's story and even more powerful when they betray it. Want to know if someone is trustworthy? Give them something fragile. If they can't honor your silence, they will never honor your presence. 3. How do they treat people from different social backgrounds? This is where most people fail the test, and they don't even know they're being tested. You see a man speaking kindly to a CEO, then barking orders at a janitor, a woman flattering a celebrity, then ignoring the waiter. We just explored how people treat those beneath them. Now, let's look deeper, because in small moments, the biggest truths often reveal themselves. Have you ever seen someone flirt with a wealthy man and then mock the waiter who brings a drink? Or someone who claims to love humanity but looks disgusted when a homeless person asks for help? Character isn't revealed in how we treat the powerful, it's how we treat those we think are beneath. The Stoics believed in the brotherhood of all mankind. Epictetus, born a slave, taught that we are all equal in virtue regardless of status. He wrote, remember that you are an actor in a play, which the author chooses. We all wear costumes, rich, poor, beautiful, broken. But the soul underneath, that's what truly matters. If someone treats strangers with coldness, just wait eventually. When your value drops in their eyes, you'll get the same treatment. For how they act in moments of anger, there's no clearer window into someone's soul than when they're furious. Because in rage, people say what they truly mean, the rehearsed insults, the hidden truths, the violence they've buried. Seneca warned, anger is like a falling rock, it shatters upon the very thing it tries to crush. So how does someone react when insulted or challenged? Do they explode, hurting everyone around them? Or do they pause, breathe, and stay composed? A Stoic doesn't suppress anger. He feels it, but he does not obey it. But someone who can't control their fury, they're dangerous. Because you'll never know what sets them off, and one day you might be the trigger. Don't excuse violent behavior. Don't glorify chaos. A man who cannot master himself is a slave, no matter how powerful he seems. 5. How they talk about others in their absence. This one is subtle but revealing. When someone talks about others who aren't present, listen, not just to what they say about them, but what they reveal about themselves. If they mock, belittle, and betray others the moment they leave the room, imagine what they'll say about you when you're not around. Gossipers are weak. Backstabbers are cowards. Those who constantly tear others down usually feel like nothing inside. Well, Durant once wrote, "To speak ill of others is a dishonest way of praising ourselves. A wise man praises in public and critiques in private. A fool does the opposite. If someone speaks respectfully about everyone, even those they dislike, you've found someone with integrity. But if every conversation turns into a verbal ambush, run, because snakes always smile before they bite." Stoic vision: in a world of masks, we live in a world of illusions. Fake smiles, empty words, carefully curated personas crafted for applause. People wear their masks so well, they forget who they truly are. But you're not here to play along. We just stepped away from a world of masks, of polished performances and empty smiles. Now, it's time to face the truth. You can't build a strong life unless you learn to see people clearly. You want the truth, the raw, unfiltered kind? Then seek out those who walk in integrity, people who speak with purpose and stand firm. When the storm hits, to do that, you must see people not through charm, charisma, or clout, but through their behavior. Not through their words, but through their patterns. Watch them in the silent moments, when no one's watching, when things don't go their way. That's when the cracks appear, and behind those cracks, the truth leaks out. Notice how they treat the powerless. Notice how they respond to failure, to pressure, to temptation. Watch closely, because the moment they think you're not looking is when they reveal everything. Don't be seduced by confidence. Don't be hypnotized by status. Many speak with strength but live in weakness. Many act kind but manipulate behind the scenes. You'll only spot the difference when you stop being desperate to see the best in everyone. Don't be fooled by the performance, learn to see through it. That's how the modern Stoic moves, not with blind trust, but with piercing clarity. Not with bitterness, but with quiet awareness, a calm discernment, a sharp gaze. Because when you see people as they truly are, you stop chasing, you stop begging, you stop explaining yourself to the wrong ones. You simply choose who's worthy to walk beside you and who's not. And that choice, that's your power. If you found value in this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button.